Yo, what's good, fam? Welcome to P&P. It's your boy Rashad, one half of P&P. And today we finally have your top 10 edge rushers of the 2022 NFL Draft. Now, before we get into this, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell in the comments. Let me know what's good. I work really hard on these videos, so I'd appreciate the like and subscribe button. Listen, this edge class is very special. I like this class a lot. I don't think we've seen a edge rusher with this much talent in a long time, top to bottom, really good. There's some guys I wish I could put in the top 10 that are not there. So we're gonna get this thing kicked off, man, starting at number 10, bro. Let's get into it. Coming in at number 10, we've got Myjai Sanders out of Cincinnati, 6'5", 255 pounds or 240 some pounds, depending on where you're looking, man. This guy is a very good player. Did appear at the Senior Bowl, 5 sacks, 3 quarterback hits, but 54 hurries. So my man was in the backfield a lot. Very good pass rush grade, and as you can see, these grades are courtesy of PFF. So don't judge me. I'm simply pulling in from PFF and just giving you what they see. And then the definition of true pass rush is somewhere where he was not helped. This is a one-on-one. Did he win his battle? Okay, so that's what the true pass rush set is for. That's what that grade is for. All right, so 79.2 grade for that. Again, as far as strengths and weaknesses go with Myjai, he's got definitely the attributes you want to see. 6'5", that frame, the weight is something you're gonna want to see. I don't know if he's the fastest guy off the edge, but he's got really good instincts. He's got good hand speed, good footwork. He's aggressive with good awareness, meaning he's not overshooting the quarterback at times. And I feel like he's got that frame that you really want, and he's got enough to work with. So 6'5", 255 pounds. That's what you want out of your edge rusher. All right. So as far as weaknesses go, man, I would say that he's not going to be as consistent. You would like to see him affect the game a little bit more consistently. I feel like he does bite on fakes a lot. When you turn on the film, you'll see him attempting to go after the sack instead of kind of seeing what's going on the field. So again, I like Myjai. I think he's a very good player. Overall, I think he's going to check a lot of boxes, right? I think the Senior Bowl did happen. He had a good Senior Bowl, but I think the Combine is really where he's going to have the opportunity to kind of show off and increase his stock. I think he's got to get stronger. He's not the strongest guy in the world, but it's going to be only time will tell whether he's going to be a 3-down edge rusher, right? Is he going to come off the field? He's going to be a situational pass rusher. That's where most folks get in trouble when evaluating edge rushers. You look at the sacks and you're like, oh man, he's got 14, 15 sacks. Okay, but can he stop the run? Is he going to come off the field on third downs because he can't stop the run? Or is he going to come off the field because he's not good at setting the edge, or he can't, cover running backs, or whatever the case may be? Is he going to come off the field? So that's the question. When you're at the bottom of the rankings, that's what I'm looking at. And as of right now, I'm not sure whether he can hold up on every down. He may have to come off the field and be a situational guy. But again, I think it's a good start, especially when you got that 6'5", 255 pound frame. I think he's going to be great. I think he's going to end up probably going in the second round, but we'll see. Only time will tell. All right, let's move on. Coming in at number 9, we've got Kingsley Enagbare out of South Carolina. Shout out to South Carolina. Shout out to Dave, my co-host. He is a Gamecocks fan. Enagbare is a very good player as well. 6'4", 265 pounds. Again, 4 sacks. So you see in the production, the sack numbers come down, right? We don't have a ton of sack production. He's got 16 quarterback hits, 25 hurries. So again, it's not as productive as Myjai Sanders, but it is what it is. Okay, true pass sets, he's winning those battles. Run defense is a little bit to be desired there, but the pass rush is where it's at for Kingsley. Okay, as far as strengths go, man, I think he's a very solid edge rusher. Again, the pass rush is going to be where he flashes, right? He's not going to have great quickness. He's going to have, I think where the question with him is, can he win inside, right? Is he going to be able to win inside with some of the stronger interior offensive linemen? He does have some versatility. Maybe could stand up, offer some stand up and stand-up edge rusher, or he could, obviously put that hand in the dirt and get in the 3-point stance and get and see what he can do in space. So we'll see what happens. I think he's got a good strength. He is, he can. His bull rush game is crazy. So we'll see. As far as weaknesses go, I mean, the guy is really never out of a play. I think sometimes his angles are a little bit wide when coming off the edge. That'll kind of allow the quarterback to step up. I feel like sometimes it gets a little bit late off the snap. But as far as this, I think again everything I see is workable. It's fixable. At 6'4", 265, I think he's got to improve his run defense. Again, don't get caught up in the sack numbers, bro. I'm telling y'all, you got to be able to defend the run in the NFL. If you can't hold up defending the run, you're gonna have some problems. But Enagbare, I think he's gonna be very solid in the NFL. I just think he's got to work on that on his run defense. And again, can he hold up every down? Again, I have the same concerns with him and Myjai Sanders. Is he going to come off the field? Those same questions remain for your boy. All right, let's move on. Coming in at number 8, we have Drake Jackson out of the University of Southern California, not USC as in South Carolina. We just had somebody from South Carolina, so I want to make sure that distinction is clear because I am in the Carolina, so USC is actually the University of South Carolina here. So just want to make that distinction clear. Drake Jackson, 6'4", 250 pounds. Man, so Drake Jackson is tough because I feel like he could be much higher on this list. He did have some injury issues. He got injured in the Utah game this year, and I feel like his production was really, really getting there. He had 6 sacks, but he only played 414 snaps, right? So the production was there. He was in his groove. His stock was way higher than it was. Unfortunately, he had the injury, and it affected his stock. But as far as strengths and weaknesses go, man, I really feel like this cat. Again, he's super fast. He's going to have a super athletic 40 time. I'm thinking they're saying he might be like a 4.5 guy in the 40, all right? He's got long arms. He's got really good athleticism. I feel like he's got really he got versatility on whether you can move him inside, right? He's physical enough to play inside and outside, so he has that versatility there. He's got really good effort. The guy never gives up, plays to the whistle. You gotta love that. He reacts well to play. He's got really good play recognition, can kind of sniff out the screens, the draws, the misdirections. So he does a good job there. As far as weaknesses go, man, I feel like he's inconsistent getting off blocks. I think his height could be a little bit of an issue sometimes Sometimes it's difficult for him to get off of blocks, and sometimes he gets cut down really easily. I think he can improve. He got some technique issues to figure out as far as a pass rusher. Sometimes he relies more on his athleticism than his actual pass rush ability. So he's gonna have to kind of and he's got time, bro. He's got plenty of time to figure those things out. So I don't have a problem with him kind of developing at the next level. I think he's gonna be a very good prospect. He's a little bit raw for sure, but he's got speed, agility, and power, especially for his size. The versatility to play inside and outside. I think he's going to be very, very good player. I think the upside is there for Drake. And again, I think if he not been injured, I think he would have been a much higher on this list. But I think he'll probably end up going at the end of the first round, maybe mid-second round. It just depends on how the injury issues check out. But I like Drake Jackson, really good player. So shout out to Drake, man. Coming in at number 7, we've got Arnold Ebiketie. Arnold Ebiketie out of Penn State, 6'3", 256 pounds, man. And I like this cat a lot. He did end up transferring, and he came into Penn State, and he was nice. He broke out. He played in 13 games, lost 62 tackles. He had 18 tackles for loss, 8 sacks, 12 quarterback hits, 32 hurries, 2 forced fumbles. It's crazy, man. This guy is top. He had a really good top-notch senior season, and I feel like he really capped it off. He had a really good Senior Bowl. This man is ready. He's ready. And I feel like he's going to be a really good player at the next level. Now, you look at the 6'3", look at the 256, and you wonder whether he's going to get boxed in, right? Whether he's going to be boxed in as a 3-4 edge rusher, I don't know. The height could be a little bit of an issue. We've seen smaller edge rushers get busy, but is that going to be a factor for him? As he gets to the next level, I don't know. All right, getting into the strengths and weaknesses for sure. Let's go ahead and get into it. He's aggressive, so he's got really good speed too. I'm hearing he might clock in at a 4.6, so we'll see. He's got really good quickness combined with the size and speed, so we'll see. He gets to the edge quickly against tackles. He can turn back into the quarterback without losing edge. He can easily get to the edge. He's relentless, strong off the edge, good pass rusher. He has a nice bag of pass rushing tricks. So he's got the spin move. He's got good hands. He's got strong hands. His pursuit is really good. He's never out of a play. He's got really good strength to be as small as he is, and I guess that comes from being a little bit shorter. Lower man wins, right? So he's able to get low and kind of just bully cats. So he's really strong. I like him. He's got some versatility. He can stand up. He can put his hand in the dirt. So we'll see. He's a little bit of a mismatch when it comes to putting his as a stand-up. He's got the quickness to beat dudes, beat tackles off that edge. So he's a really good player. As far as weaknesses go, he's been mainly used as a pass rusher, and he's limited in the run, defending the run. So that's a bit of a problem. Again, are you a 3-down lineman? Are you a 3-down edge rusher? That's where guys tend to fall, right? I want a guy that I can play every single down, not have to take off the field. I'll give you an example. The Carolina Panthers. Listen, we got issues defending the run. Hassan Reddick, great pass rusher, but one can question his ability against the run. I think he's good against the run. Brian Burns, same thing. How good are these guys against the run? You can have elite pass rushing skills, right? But can you stop the run? That's an important piece of being an edge rusher. Okay, I keep saying that because a lot of people fall in love with the sacks. All right. But as far as weaknesses go, man, I really feel like sometimes he plays a little bit out of control. He isn't always the first player off the snap. So when you like to see him a little bit more aware when the ball is snapped and use that speed to kind of time that snap. I like to see that a little bit more. But man, listen, he's gonna be super athletic. He's explosive. He's got elite speed on the edge. He's got some good pass rush skills. He's got decent power. And again, he's that situational pass rush. That's all we've seen him use at Penn State. Can he stop the run? That's the biggest question. I feel like he's gonna be drafted somewhere he could go in the late first, mid-second. I don't know, but again, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with Ebiketie. I think he's a really good player, but we will see. He's got to stay on the field on third down situations. That's the biggest question mark for Ebiketie. All right, so let's move on. Coming at number 6, we've got Cameron Thomas. I know I'm a bit higher on Cameron Thomas than most. But this guy, man, look, 6'5", 270 pounds, 12 sacks, 21 quarterback hits, 44 hurries, bro. This cat is a monster, okay? This dude's a beast, and he's only a junior. All right, he had 12, like I said, the 12 sacks. The guy was all over the field. Now, you can question with the level of play, right? He goes to San Diego State. You can question how good of talent he went up against. It is what it is. I say if you dominate what you win against, I'm cool with it. All right. So the guy, but I will say this: this guy he faced multiple double and triple teams, bro. Double and triple teams, and folks could not stop this man. He's got good speed. He's got really good ability to disengage from blockers. He's got a pro-ready bag of pass rush skills. Okay, he's got a nice spin move, a dominant bull rush. Good athlete with great size. Fam, I think he'll be an ideal 4-3 defensive end. Again, I keep going back to the Carolina Panthers, but listen, the Carolina Panthers need to beef up on the edge, right? We've got Brian Burns, we've got Hassan Reddick, potentially Hassan Reddick's a free agent, but this is the kind of guy that will be able to stop the run and cause fits. He's a really good he's a really smart player. He doesn't stop. He's got a non-stop motor. I'm really excited about Cameron Thomas, bro. The only question mark I have is, again, the level of play, bro. Again, and sometimes he gets stood up, right? Sometimes, as tall as he is, sometimes he gets stood up, and lower man wins. And again, sometimes he just gets stood up, but it is what it is. And sometimes he burns himself out. He goes so hard, that he burns himself out, okay? So by the fourth quarter of games, he's really wore out, okay? And then he just falls off the rest of the game. So, again, I really like Cameron Thomas. I think he's a every down, 3 down edge rusher. He's not coming off the field. Good pass rush, good run blocking. I love it. Love this dude, man. If you're not familiar with Cameron Thomas, go look him up, because you'll be surprised when you hear his name going off in the first round. You'll be like, oh, who the hell is Cameron Thomas? Bro, I try to tell you who he was. So go ahead and check out Cameron Thomas. One can make an argument that he could be higher on this list, but Cameron Thomas is a beast. Really good player. All right, let's move on. Next up, we've got David Ojabo out of Michigan. And I know some of y'all gonna be like, oh man, he's too low on your list, fam. He's too low. Let me explain, okay? Let me explain. But Ojabo, 6'5", 250 pounds. You look at the grades, solid grades. He's winning in the pass rush. That's what he is. He's a pass rush specialist. Run defense is a little low, okay? And, his pass rush is solid. We know that. 11 sacks, 7 quarterback hits, 24 hurries, okay? Now, let's get into why. Well, I'll talk about his strengths and weaknesses, and then we'll get into why he's a little bit lower on my list, okay? As far as strengths go, he's an athletic mismatch, all right? This dude is an athletic nightmare, okay? He's a freak, athletic freak, 6'5", 250 pounds, and the dude is fast as hell. And you can't. Good luck. He gets to that top speed off the edge very quick, and he's damn near impossible to stop once he gets his head of steam going. All right. He's got good acceleration. He's got good lateral movement too, going sideline to sideline in case he got to chase down a running back. Good luck getting around the edge with him. Okay. So he's solid in run support. He catches backs from behind, like I just said. And again, former track star. So he's solid, bro. Really good, solid. Okay, a really solid player. He's gonna have to improve, and he benefited by playing opposite of Aidan Hutchinson. Okay, so when you have Aidan Hutchinson and you've got teams double teaming Aidan Hutchinson, I just have questions. Super crazy upside. So if he goes to a team that can allow him to develop, he could be a nightmare in the next couple of years. He could be absolute nightmare. So I'm not knocking that. I'm just grading what I see as of right now. So I really think, again, I think he could be a top 15 pick, top 15, top 20 pick. All right. So he's going to be a really good player. But again, like I said, he's raw and needs the time to develop. Okay. So whoever picks him, you come back to watch this video, just be patient with him. Okay. He's going to be good. He's super athletic. Just give him time. All right. He's going to have to develop. Let's move on. Coming in at number 4, we have Jermaine Johnson out of Florida State University. Shout out to Florida State. That's my squad. They're 6'5", 252 pounds, 262 pounds, depending where you're looking. But this man is a baller, bro. This man is a straight up baller. 14 sacks, 7 hits, quarterback hits, 25 hurries this season. And he's a monster, bro. You see the grades. Florida State didn't have much to be excited about, but this guy was a monster. He was ACC's Defensive Player of the Year, and he was a straight up beast at Florida State. Okay, I love watching this game. The dude straight up dominated the Senior Bowl, and I think this guy is shooting up draft boards as we speak. He's shooting up draft boards. Okay, let me tell y'all a little something about his athletic ability. At 15, dude, at 15, this is his numbers at 15. He benched 300 pounds at 15. I'll probably never be able to bench 300 pounds in my lifetime. He ran a 4.5 at 15. Okay, this is crazy. So imagine what he's gonna do come that combine. Okay, that combine, this dude is going to straight up dominate, just like he did at the Senior Bowl, and he's gonna shoot up draft boards. So I'm going off a little bit of potential here. But this guy is extremely physical. Okay, he's extremely physical. He can dominate the point of attack, and this guy is super versatile as well. Can play inside, he can play outside. Dog, he's a nightmare. He's a nightmare. You can move him around. I think he's scheme agnostic, meaning he can play a 3-4, 4-3, 3-tech, 5-tech, stand up. The dude, in fact, when he was at Georgia, played a lot of coverage. He a lot of zone coverage. So he played stand up linebacker, drop back in zone. This dude can do it all, man. He can do it all, literally, bro. As far as weaknesses go, he's gonna have to develop his skills as a defensive end. If you want to be nitpicky, he only played one season at his natural position, which is defensive end. So you can nitpick there. He's gonna have to develop some more pass rush skills. But he's gonna be solid. And I think again at the combine, he is going to surprise some folk. And you can come back here and say, "Yo, Shad, you were right, bro," because he's gonna shoot up draft boards. And in my opinion, I think he's gonna go top 15. But only time will tell on Jermaine Johnson. Moving on, we've got George Karlaftis out of Purdue. George Karlaftis, man, this dude is a 6'4", 275-pound edge rusher. Man, 5 sacks. The sacks aren't there, okay? This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Don't fall in love with the sacks, bro. You can't fall in love with the sack numbers, bro. Quarterback hits, 14, 35 quarterback hurries. This guy's he's a problem, bro. He is a problem. When it comes to being an all-around edge rusher, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I'm looking for in his game. Okay, he's athletic. Don't get it twisted. He's athletic, a big body. He's got ideal length for the position, okay? This dude is solid. This dude's he can create separation. He can play with good leverage. He's got elite speed off the edge. He's got good agility. I just feel, at 272, man, this dude can just move. He can move. His broad jump numbers is going to be crazy. He power cleans 380. This dude's just a problem, bro. He's got versatility, can play inside and outside. That's going to be a problem. You can play him at 3-tech, and you play him at 5-tech and a 3-4. A 4-3. It's a lot he can do. He's got good, like I said, good quickness, good change of direction. It's just really, really, really good player, bro. He's got this. I'm just looking at his numbers, bro. Like his bench press numbers and all that. This dude squats 505 pounds, bro. Like, come on, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, man. And I feel like had he played with some of these other guys, if he played with an Aidan Hutchinson, bro, he would have like 32 sacks, right? I just feel like he went to Purdue. He's kind of all there by himself. And again, playing in the Big Ten is difficult. It's difficult. He went up against really good competition. Night in, night out, got double teamed, triple teamed, and he still was able to produce. He was still able to produce. All right. Now, as far as weaknesses go, I think he does get stood up a little bit. I think he can get a little bit out of control, and again, he plays tall, right? Sometimes that height, 6'4", sometimes guys get underneath him and are able to play with a little bit more leverage. But this guy's a really good player. I think he's a really good athlete. He's got massive frame. I think he's going to be again, scheme agnostic, can play wherever your defensive coordinator can put him anywhere on the field, and he's going to dominate. So I think he's one of the best pass rushers and again, the numbers aren't going to reflect it. The 5 sacks is not going to reflect it, but the dude's one of the best pass rushers in the draft. All right, so don't get it twisted. I expect him to go probably top 10, in my opinion. We'll see. A lot of these edge rushers, bro, I'm telling you, this class is a really good edge rusher class. I'm excited about it. Let's move on. Coming in number 2, we've got Aidan Hutchinson. This might surprise some of y'all. But Aidan Hutchinson is number 2 for me. He's number 2 for me, and we're going to speak to the reasons why. But he had 14 sacks, 9 quarterback hits, and 51 hurries, bro. That is effing insane. That's insane, man. It's ridiculous, bro. And you look at those grades, off the charts. 93.3 pass rushing grade, 90.8 run defense grade, and those true pass sets he was dominant. He won the battles he needed to win. Okay, he was in 2021. Is no doubt. He left no doubt that he was the best pass rusher in college football. Okay, no doubt. He's a super freak athlete. Okay, he's The combine is going to be ridiculous. He's going to have a vertical jump of like 36 inches, which is ridiculous. He ran a 4.6 before. He's a really good natural pass rusher, okay? I know some of y'all going to disagree with my ranking where I have him, but just bear with me for a second. He's got good pass rush skills. He's relentless off the edge. He's relentless, bro. He gets under the pads of the tackles and just able to bull rush cats into the backfield. He's a really good player, bro. Just really, really good. Let me run these highlights for y'all. But solid, bro. Really good player. As far as weaknesses go, sometimes he does miss he missed tackles. All right. Sometimes he overextends. Doesn't do a good job bringing down the rusher, or excuse me, the ball handler. All right. So sometimes he's using sometimes he's just relying on his athletic ability. Okay, that athletic ability, again, in the NFL is not just you're gonna have to be able to develop a nice amount of pass rush skills. Okay, you're not gonna be able to just out athlete everybody. Everybody's an athlete in the NFL. All right, but the biggest question for me is that I feel like you're a 1 year wonder, right? You did it for 1 year. Where was this production years prior? I know there were some guys in front of him. Maybe it was that he just had to wait his turn. Maybe that's true. All right. Maybe that was true. But if you were so great, I feel like you would have been able to get on the field, right? And maybe that's a question for Harbaugh. I don't know. But he was ridiculous this year. I just question, can he do it consistently after just seeing it for 1 year? But I do expect him to go number 2, number 1, or number 2. He could be number 1 overall pick. And I think he's got some issues with his ankle as well. But we'll see if that checks out at medicals. We'll see if that happens at the combine. But again, I like Hutchinson. I just question, I question the 1 year wonder. All right, that's just my question. That's my only question with Aidan. All right, let's move on. Coming in number 1, this is my personal opinion, I have Kayvon Thibodeaux. Okay, Kayvon Thibodeaux, 6'5", 258 pounds. Again, looking at the grades: 91.5 pass rush grade, 76.8 run defense grade, true pass sets. He's dominating. 9 sacks, 11 quarterback hits, and 28 hurries. Very solid. Again, not the numbers that Hutchinson put up. I know that. I understand that. Trust me, I get it. If it's just a numbers game, it is what it is. Sometimes you gotta look past that. Sometimes you gotta look past it, okay? And that's what I'm doing. Now, this guy, ever since he came up through the Pac-10 and came through Oregon, this dude's been nice. Since day one, he's been a beast. And that's what I respect. That's what I respect from his game. He's been dominant since he stepped on the field. All right? He's very, very, very good player. And we'll run some highlights for y'all while I'm talking about him. But he's got a really nice set of pass rush skills. He's got elite pass rushing skills. Got good size, good speed, plays with good leverage. He looks the part. He's long, athletic. I think he's got room to build some muscle. I feel like he's got really good feet. He's able to chase down running backs, chase down mobile quarterbacks. Mobile quarterbacks. He's able to get sideline to sideline. He's able to spin off those blocks. He's got good versatility. He can go play from inside, play outside as well. Can play 3-4, 4-3 scheme agnostic. Most of these guys can play whatever scheme you put him in. I think he can stand up outside line, wherever you want him to play. I think Kayvon Thibodeaux can play. And again, I like the fact that he's been dominant since he stepped on the field. This guy has been dominant ever since he stepped on the field at Oregon, and he's just been a problem since day one. So I like that. And again, maybe doesn't play in as good as a conference as Hutchinson does. That's fair. That's a fair assessment. But again, I just like what he's done at Oregon. And again, going up against some of the Penei Sewell before in the past. So I just like what he's done. I like what he's done. As far as weaknesses go, might be a little bit raw, but I think he has a really good set of a pass rush skills. I think he can step in and be an every down edge rusher, right? You don't need to take him out. I think he's solid against the run. Not the best, right? You looked at those grades, not the best against the run. But I feel like he's done a good job. I think he's good enough to step on the field day one and be an every down edge rusher. Okay. And again, I feel like his athletic ability is going to take him to the top. And I feel like, I feel like he's again, not perfect. He's got some gifts that some other guys just ain't got. And I feel like, again, the sack numbers might not have been there. He might not have 14, 15 sacks. But again, I think the ability is there. Look past the sack numbers. Don't get enamored with the sack numbers when you're looking at these edge rushers. Just trust me on that, all right? Now, that is my overall opinion of the edge rusher class. That's my top 10. There's some guys in there that you can make an argument for. There's a lot of guys that I like, man. This edge rusher class is very special. I think it's from top to bottom. And I haven't had the opportunity to look, but from top to bottom, this is probably one of the best edge rushing class I've seen in a long time. We haven't seen a group of edge rushers like this come out in a minute. You can, in the chat, give me your opinion. In the chat, let me know who you think, what class, how does this class stack up against the prior draft classes as far as edge rushers go. I want to know. I'm curious to know y'all thoughts. But that being said, that's my top 10. Make sure you hit that like button, man. I work hard on these videos. Hit the like button, subscribe button, notification bell, get in the comments. Let me know what's good. I'm out. Peace.